What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are diving into the injury report for both the Houston Texans and for the Detroit Lions after 2 days of estimated practice. So let's get it started.
You know, I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, you know, guys don't know DoseOfDion. He put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Welcome, everybody, to another video. Glad you guys are here. And yes, we have some estimated practice injury report names to look at. Okay, this is kind of weird, I know, because it's a short week and we're not really practicing. I mean, yesterday, neither the Texans or the Lions practiced. Wow. I'm sorry. Practiced it. Okay, well, we're making up new words here. Neither team practiced on Monday, but today on Tuesday, both teams held a walkthrough, so it wasn't like a real practice. I'm assuming they were just walking through things that they're going to go over for the game, that they're going to do in the game, which is kind of weird because usually the walkthrough takes place on Friday. So my question is, will they practice on Wednesday? Will there be any real practice this week? I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they'll just do another walkthrough tomorrow, both teams. Who knows? But we do have the estimated injury report. Players that they estimate would have not practiced and players that would have practiced and how much participation. Obviously, we're not actually practicing. You never really know, but it's estimated. I didn't do this video yesterday because I thought, okay, let's just, I mean, what's the point? They didn't even practice yesterday. What's even the point? But today at least was a walkthrough, so we might as well go through it. So let's start off with the Detroit Lions. Again, these are estimated, so we really aren't completely sure, but they have to do it by rule because they play on Thursday. So starting off with the players that had no participation, estimated. Michael Ford, no participation with a concussion. 2 days in a row now. Michael Ford, he got injured in our last game, if you guys can remember. I think that was on a special teams play, so hopefully he is okay and he can get back at it soon, but he's probably not going to play on Thursday. We kind of saw that with DeAndre Swift. Kenny Golladay, no participation. Technically, he was listed with limited participation on Monday, but we didn't practice, so don't really know what that means. But no participation on a Tuesday. So again, Galladay's probably leaning to the sides of he's probably not going to play. It's tough with a short week, but you know, we're hoping that, okay, he missed the last game, he might be able to play this game. Still, it's not 100% sure, but it's not looking good. Deshaun Hand, still no participation with a groin injury, back-to-back days. Jeffrey Okudah, listed as no participation. That's a big one. Jeffrey Okudah with a shoulder injury. If you guys remember, he was also injured in our last game. So, we'll see there. Again, this is estimated, so they're just saying that, hey, he probably wouldn't have participated today. Yikes. Danny Amendola, though, limited. That's it. That's it for the no participation. Danny Amendola, limited. Listed as no participation yesterday. Austin Bryant, back at it, back-to-back limited participation. Jared Davis still limited. Marvin Hall's limited. TJ Hawkinson's limited. Jonah Jackson's limited. There's a lot of names on here, guys. Christian Jones, as usual, limited. Reggie Reg limited. He actually got hurt in our last game as well. Matthew Stafford limited with the right thumb injury, but still participating. Here's the big one, though. DeAndre Swift limited. DeAndre Swift with his concussion is limited. So Swift could make his return. I mean, I don't know, but I'm thinking, hey, if he's limited and it's a concussion, he actually could be back on Thursday. Now, I'll get my hopes up, but I'm just saying. Big V limited and Will Harris full participation. So a walkthrough day. Really, a main takeaways from this is Stafford still practicing, which is big. DeAndre Swift returns, still no Kenny Golladay. Danny Amendola, he is limited, so he's returning to practice. So if Danny Amendola could play on Thursday, that'd be big because we haven't had him recently. That gives Stafford another weapon over the middle, which we're going to talk about. That's a place to attack this defense. Also, it opens up what you can do with Jamal Agnew because of the fact that you may be super depleted at corner. Because if you get Danny Amendola back, you would basically have 6 receivers with Sanu. You don't really need that. In my opinion, you got to activate somebody for the cornerback group because you could be without Jeffrey Okudah. You're probably going to be without Michael Ford, and you have a guy in Tony McRae who's on IR, and Darrell Roberts is on IR. I mean, you are very depleted at the cornerback position, right? You have Trufant, you have Justin Coleman, you have Amani Oruwariye, but you really don't have a fourth. I mean, you really don't. I mean, Will Harris seemingly kind of played like a fourth corner in our last game, but I could see the Lions go activate somebody off the practice squad. I think Chris Jones is actually now with Minnesota, so I could definitely see them activating somebody. I mean, no one said anything about it, but actually Mohamed Sanu was reverted back down to the practice squad. So Mohamed Sanu right now is on the practice squad. He's no longer on the active roster. So I expect the Lions to bring somebody up to help at the cornerback spot because you really only have 3 healthy corners, and you're going against a very, very talented wide receiver group in Houston. Now, their health is kind of up in the air too, as we'll see, but this could be very big for matchups. If their wide receivers are healthy and we only have 3 corners, we could be in a really bad spot. We're kind of already in a tough spot. We have the cornerback injuries are coming back again. Dang, man, I just hate to see it. You hate to see it. You really do. Dang. Okay, let's go look at the Texans side of things. On to the Houston Texans side of things. They did theirs a little bit differently, but for their no participation, they went through, walked through. Randall Cobb, their wide receiver, no participation. That's a big one. He's a pretty big threat for them. Also, their fullback, Colin Cannot say his last name, so I'm going to leave right there. He had no participation with a back injury. Defensive tackle PJ Hall, no participation. Their backup quarterback Josh McCown with illness. Same thing with Laramie Tunsil, dealing with illness. No participation for those guys. But last time their tackle stepped in, which was last game against the Patriots, to replace Laramie Tunsil, he did his thing, and I don't think he allowed any pressures in that game, maybe just one. So he did pretty well. On special teams, Brian Anger, limited participation. Their guard, Sanio Calamate, limited with a concussion, and as we know with the concussion things, we'll see if he gets played or not. And finally, wide receiver Kenny Stills limited with a quadricep injury. So 2 receivers keep an eye on there, Randall Cobb and Kenny Stills, but they are definitely, it seems like, more healthy than we are. We'll kind of see. I think Laramie Tunsil is a big one as well because it's going to be important for our front four to play well. Hey, look, I got our game plan video coming out very soon. I just want to do the injury report first. Again, these are all estimated, but, we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll learn more tomorrow. Do you guys think they're going to practice tomorrow? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not before game day, right? Who knows? Either way, look, at this point, it is what it is, okay? The injuries are what they are. We know what they are. Build a game plan around who's healthy, and let's go out there and make it happen. Got to go make it happen because it's now or never. Honestly, it's now or never, just like a t-shirt might say. Let's go make it happen. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Thank you for watching, and, yeah, you'll see my game plan video soon. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. Are you kidding me right now? I had to put my helmet on for this one. Are you kidding? Look at this. Look at all these members. What? Yo, hey, shout out to all the members, man. Look how many All-Pro members there are. Like, literally, it's the whole screen, dog. This is crazy. The patrons, of course, the Hall of Fame members, man. Y'all got the gold color. It's kind of yellow, but it's supposed to be gold. Shout out to all the members, man. If you want to be a part of this, all you got to do is join the channel. But there are perks that come with it. Stay locked in the community tab if you are a member because that's where a lot of information comes out. I appreciate all of you. What?